Hi, my name is Fatima Agbola, and this video is a demonstration of the 400 applications I developed for element 2 of this module. All of the apps were built using Java in Android Studio, and they are based on the wireframes and designs I created earlier. In this video, I'll be showing how each app works and explaining the backend logic behind them, such as input validation, state handling, data storage, and navigation. The 4 apps I'll be demonstrating are the Smoothie Maker app, as you can see, the weight converter app, I'll be showing that soon, the first aid flashcards app, and the registration and login app. I'll go through each app one by one, show the main features, and briefly explain how the logic works in the background. Okay, so in my Smoothie Maker app, the backend logic is mainly responsible for reacting to button clicks and keeping the UI updated, basically. So if I press a smoothie base here, which is the colors basically, it changes to red. But if I press this, it changes base to green, blue, yellow, like that. And also if I press any of these food topping buttons here, it brings up the image of the food topping. For example, apple, banana, grapes, watermelon, and then the reset button basically clears everything up and returns it back to the initial page this way. So I'm also going to show my weight converter app. Let's see, make this a little bit larger. So basically, in my weight converter app, while it loads, the backend logic is responsible for taking the user's input value, validating it if it is a valid number, and make sure it's not a negative number, or it's just, and if nothing is entered, basically it would bring up a message to tell the user that you need to enter a valid number, basically. So, and it has buttons like the swap button. The swap button basically is, let's say someone's converting from kilogram to pounds, and they want to switch it back, basically. So this swap, it swaps the what's it called, the unit here with the other one, and it changes it. So this is the convert button, basically. And if when it is pressed, basically it converts the input entered, and this is the clear button. So now let me just try some few scenarios. So for example, let's say I've not entered anything when I press convert. So it should say please enter a value like this. So, and let's say because I've tried to run this app before, I don't know why I'm not able to enter anything but a number. And if I try to enter, let's say 0, and then convert, so it's still 0 kilogram, basically. So if I enter, let's say 567 or 568, and I try to convert it, this is what it changes to in pound, to kilogram, basically, from pounds. So let's say I have, it can also undo the same unit conversion. It also handles the same unit conversion. Basically it just returns the same value, and then the clear button clears everything on. Yeah. So let me also show my first aid survival app as well. So for my first aid survival app, let me try to run it here so it comes up. Okay, so while it's loading, it might take a lot of time because my computer is quite slow. So in my first aid flashcard app, The backend logic is responsible for managing structured data, controlling navigation, and keeping multiple UI components in sync, basically. So although this app doesn't use a server or database, there is still significant logic behind how data is organized and how it is displayed and navigated. I don't know why it's so slow. It's not coming up. It's loading. Yeah. So whilst that is coming up, let me see. So let me just explain what more of what this app is supposed to do. The app must correctly load first aid cards, and it's similar to the catalog app in the instruction page. Okay, finally it's coming up. So I will be this is my thumbnails at the bottom here, and it highlights the current page where it is, and I can also tap any of these images to move to that page, basically like this. It takes me to the page, and I also have my content is scrollable, basically, to because the content it's more than the page, basically, so it's scrollable. I can pull it up like this, I can scroll it down. I also have a draggable scroll bar here. Yeah, I can use this. I can drag the scroll bar instead of scrolling up. I can drag the scroll bar down. I can drag it up. Let me try that again. I don't know why this is happening. It keeps bringing up the weight converter app. Okay, good. Yeah. So basically, what I was showing before was the ability of the app to scroll up. Sometimes my computer hangs. Okay. Yeah. Good. I'm trying to scroll it up. So here it shows that it is draggable. I can pull it up as well. I'm being careful to not swipe the other way, basically. So that's my draggable scroll bar, and then the buttons are working fine as well. The previous button is working fine as well. And let me also go to my registration and login app to show that that also works perfectly and fine. Let's see. Okay, so for my registration and login app, so the backend logic is responsible for validating user input, and then it saves user details locally. It also checks login credentials, and it manages navigation between screens as well, because I have so many pages there. So let me try to enter a wrong username. For example, let's say DDD, and then a wrong password as well. And this hides the password if I want, and I can open it as well. So with the wrong details, it will bring up a message saying access denied, basically. Enter a valid credential. So, and then I can register a new account, basically. So I'm going to be registering a new account here using this link. Let's say the person's full name. Oh, that's an error there. Complete the form to mint your to meet. That was what I wanted to write. Not mint. That was a mistake. So let's say the person's full name is Lara and the surname is Ayo, basically. And then let's say this person is a female and this is a spinner here for to choose the year of that person, year of birth. So let's drag it up. Let's say the person was given birth to 2012. And let's create a member ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 to 9. And then let's say the secret ID is I am a female. I am a female. Yeah, I'm a female. And also I am a female. So that shows I'm a female as well. And let's try to activate it.